Mr. President Obonjo, thank you for joining us at the Kent Highways Authority for the role of a traffic warden. Now, before we get into the nitty and gritty, perhaps you can tell me a bit about yourself.
What would you like to know?
Well, what kind of a man are you?
I am just a black man.
Okay, you're a black man.
Yes,
Okay, well that's great. That's great. And tell me why are you passionate about roads, Mr. President Obonjo?
I am passionate about roads because I think genuinely that your traffic wardens are very, very weak. I see people on a daily basis breaching traffic regulations, and these traffic wardens do not know what they're talking about or do not know how to deal with people. You know,
How
in
would
my
you deal
country,
with people, Miss?
well, in my country, I had two job roles. This is one of the reasons why I am applying. I ran the country during the day, and at night, I was a traffic warden. And let me tell you, there was nobody who could breach regulations because there are times I get really confused and I have learned from it. So there are times when I will shoot at night when someone breaches regulations
Okay.
rather than issue them parking tickets.
Okay. We don't have powers of delivering on the spot executions in the Kent Traffic Authority, but it's good. It's great that you've got experience doing the job. I mean, you've already done it for a long time, I guess.
Yeah, I have done it for a long time, and I bring something to the table that your traffic wardens do not have. If you appoint me, you will notice an improvement in people obeying road regulations.
Okay, well, that brings us nicely on to our next point. So, what would you do to make sure people obey the traffic rules? How would you deal with members of the public when they speed or they park in the wrong place, those sort of things?
A good example is if I meet someone who is driving very fast and speeds, I stop them, I will put them into the boot and let them stay there for a couple of minutes so they can feel what it's like. They can feel the fear. They can feel what it's like when they disobey the state.
Okay, so we also don't have the power to put people in the boots of cars here. It's mainly fines and spoken or written warnings.
And that
But
is, I'm sorry, that is what is weak about your system because you could have someone who is very rich who can pay fines every time they get stopped. You need more authoritative ways of dealing with it. I say to you, let me have the job. And if one person is breaching, you will see how the word will spread around. That is what you need, discipline. Put them in the boot for a few minutes.
okay, so we've got executions, putting people in the boot. So how we have to learn quite a lot of regulations. How are you stay on top of the regulatory environment?
Um, the
And how are
environment,
you
the environment is outside. So I will take long walks. I will walk the dog. I will, do what I need to do to get to, I know you love the environment. So for me to be able to stay on top of it, I believe in climate change, for example. So
Hmm.
those are the sort of things that I will keep abreast of, taking long walks, going on dog walking, long walks, getting to know trees like Prince Charles,